My name is Jim Doty. I'm the founder-director of Seek Care, which is a secular organization that is very interested in understanding the neuroscience of compassion. That being said, we do know certain truths. We know that there are individuals who have for millennia been attempting through great introspection to understand how the mind works. And it is through this introspection that we have learned a great deal. It has allowed for transformation, and only now is science catching up and validating some of these old truths. For those of you who may not know Eckhart Tolle, which I think there are probably very few in this room, his groundbreaking book, The Power of Now, which Oprah did a 10-part series, which over, I think, 35 million people watched, and was very powerful, then followed by A New Earth, Stillness Speaks, and a variety of other books. Eckhart's insights, his understanding of self, the great introspection has been very powerful, and this has led him to teach literally tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of individuals, gain insights into their own lives and transform them for the better. So tonight we're going to have a little conversation. I am sure I'm going to learn a great deal. I first met Eckhart in June of 2009, where we were together down at the Global Alliance for Transformational Entertainment. Now, this was the entertainment industry. I'm still waiting for the global transformation of entertainment, but it was a wonderful start. And then we met again with His Holiness up in Vancouver at a peace dialogue. So without further ado, because I know you have not that much interest in hearing me, we'll start our conversation. Before we do so, though, I would really just like to sit down for a moment, and maybe we can just close our eyes and take a few breaths for a minute to put us in the right state so that we can really listen and be present. So just relax and take a few deep breaths and think about being here and who you are and us spending time together. I think we'll start. So Eckhart and I had a wonderful pre-talk conversation. One of the things we were talking about was, one of the things I was saying I was interested in is what happens in people's lives that lead to changes or transformations. And I was going to ask Eckhart to maybe tell us about what it was in your own life, or a little background about your life that resulted in ultimately, if you will, a transformation or a great insight.
Well, unhappiness, basically, intense unhappiness, sometimes called depression, anxiety, periods of anxiety, depressions, throughout my 20s, and even in childhood I was already predominantly unhappy. I remember when we lived in a 3 or 4 story building, and when they were painting the outside of the building, they built a scaffolding. I was about 6, and I thought, oh, we lived on the ground floor. So, well, as long as there's a scaffolding, I have no problem. Whenever I want to commit suicide, I can just climb up and jump down. So I'll be okay as long as the scaffolding